Good day, YouTube. This is Jay with Falling Forward Financial. I want to wish everybody out there a Happy New Year, and hopefully everybody was safe and had a good time, and looking forward to 2021, see what it brings, and we will, hopefully it's got to be a lot better than 2020, even though there was a lot of great accomplishments, a lot of great success in the stock market in 2020. As a whole, in regards to the pandemic, mask wearing, and so on. I've had my fill of that. But anyway, I wanted to bring a video out to you about semiconductors. I've done an AMD one so far. Kind of bullish on semiconductors. I just don't have as many as I would like. The majority of my holdings is in Intel. And I'll show you how I've messed up on two of these that will go over the article, and you'll get my point after I give the example. But is it still worth buying semiconductors into 2021, even though they've had a great run-up in 2020? The pandemic hit 2020 especially hard, but markets have recovered handily to near all-time highs. The recovery has been largely on the back of big tech stocks, and the tip of the spear has been semiconductors. Major semiconductors have been one of the most widely successful industries this year. If you'd like to go ahead and pause it, I'm not going to read the whole article to you. Just want to like to keep my videos short and to the point. But as you can see in the list, we have NVIDIA here. The biggest winner among the major semiconductor stocks has been NVIDIA, posting a gain of 120% year to date. The chips that NVIDIA sells are used across a broad spectrum of computing. You can go ahead and pause the article there and read the rest, but the stock is traded mostly between $5.15 and $5.20 per share in recent days. The 52-week range trading from $180 to $589, a little over $589. So a lot of people, if you held that one, you've made a fortune on it. I'll show you what I've done with it. Not much. You'll probably laugh when I show you, but I'll show you why I've screwed up on this one. But you can see the major run-up it's had over the last year. There's kind of the pandemic. That would have been a pretty good buy at that point and had your run-up, but even if you bought in here, you'd still made pretty good money. Robinhood, as you can see I'm using here, Robinhood came out with the where you can buy partial shares. Let's see when I did buy this. So see, that's what you're going to laugh at, $10. I was just giving it a test run, just didn't really know much about NVIDIA other than hearing about it from time to time, so I threw $10 at it. But the point I'm trying to make is you can dollar cost average into these, and if you don't have $500, which I didn't at the time, you can buy partial shares, which you'll find a link to Robinhood in the description, as well as M1 Finance. You can do a partial share on that. They, I believe, call it slices. But as you can see, the run-up, and it just keeps increasing here on earnings, which is a good thing, 59%. But the point I was trying to make here, so I bought it back in June, so a little bit over 6 months ago for $355.57, and you can see what it's worth today. So you'd made, well, it's getting close to $200, but a little bit shy, about at $180 for the 6-month run. But back to the article. And again, I'm not going to read the whole description to you, just wanted to make a quick video on it. It does even mention Tesla here, so I'm probably going to be looking to buy some partial shares, maybe try dollar cost averaging into this one, because it just keeps going up. So you can see why I messed it up. You can see that's why I say I screwed up on that one, but you never know. We fall forward instead of backwards. But Anyway, just didn't have $355 at that time, so I was probably putting into other things. But next on the list has been a major one. I also made another AMD video. Go back and look at that one. I'll kind of tell you how I messed that one up as well. I believe I bought that one over about 2 years ago. I can't remember the exact date, but I bought into it at like $12.80. A couple months later, I believe I sold it for $18 and change, thinking that was a good profit. It goes more in depth on the other video, but I'll show you what AMD, it's usually right around the $90 range. I don't think it's touched 100 yet, but I'm sure it soon will. So there you have it, 91.59, and you can see what this one has done over the last year, so almost 100%. But over the past 5 years, AMD stock has seen meteoric rise. It was valued under $5 as recently as 2016. So if anybody out there had that has had AMD since 2016 at $5, that would be nice for you to put in a comment. That would be really interesting. But the firm's chips have been used in Bitcoin mining, which I've been hearing a lot about Bitcoin. Going to be doing a video about that. I don't have any investments in Bitcoin. I'm still watching them, but it's probably getting closer to looking into them because everybody's talking about them in the run-up. So it's just keeps sparking my interest. AMD is also in the gaming community. In fact, AMD chips power the new iterations of both Xbox and PlayStation. As you all know, the PS5 is out, and it's I don't even think they can keep them in stock. It's been so popular. AMD stock recently reached a 52-week high of $97.98, so almost $100. I'm going to say another month, and I'll bet it'll hit another $100. So we'll see. Anyway, the next on the list is Qualcomm. I do not have any of Qualcomm. I've thought about it in the past. I just haven't. There's another one, Broadcom, out there. I don't see them on the list, but we'll take a quick look here at Qualcomm. So currently $152.26. It has passed even what it was at before the pandemic. There you could have bought the dip and just rode it all the way up and made almost 71%. Again, I'm not going to read it all to you. It's again in the list here. You can go ahead and pause it. They're in telecommunication services and quite a few different other services, circuits, software. About 172 billion market cap, 69% ratings. Earnings aren't too bad, not as good as Nvidia. I think Nvidia is still the top dog. Anyway, back to the article. Shares are up 62% year to date. The company's chips are stable for 5G smartphones. If you haven't looked at any 5G stocks, I'm eventually going to be doing a video on those. Those are of interest to me. I have AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and there's quite a few others out there to look at. With the next generation of smartphones already here, and most consumers wanting to get in on the new 5G networks, the market here is there for Qualcomm. So there's always room to grow. Apple's another good one if you're looking into the smartphones. So the consensus price target for Qualcomm is 164.56. And you can see the 52-week range there. So if you'd have held that one, you'd made some pretty good money as well. Let's see here. So I just wanted to give a quick check on some of these. Let's see. Start with AMD and see what tip ranks here says. I'm sure they're all a great buy. So moderate buy out of 20, 13 says buy, and that's your price target 94.71. We'll check NVIDIA here and see what it says. I like this company. It's just been out of my price range, but I think I'm going to start buying some more partial shares, whether it be in Robinhood or M1 Finance. If you have M1 Finance or don't know much about it, the only thing I don't like about M1 Finance, I like it as a whole. It's just kind of, I mean, if you don't care about the dips and price and stuff like that, just go ahead and put your money in, invest, and set it on autopilot. That's a nice feature of it. But if you like to buy the dips, there's not really a way to do that with M1 Finance, because you're buying partial shares and you can't control the price of the stock that you want to purchase it at. Like if you watch Tesla, it's just kind of up and down. That's just kind of some feedback on M1 Finance. I do use it, but not that much. I've kind of started in, and then I just kind of, I was thinking of that one day. I'm like, I don't doubt it if they bought that dip, because that's probably kind of how they make their money. So a couple pennies here and there per share kind of all adds up over the long run. But anyway, that's kind of my rant on M1 Finance. But back to NVIDIA, you can see a strong buy. Analyst price target of $600.36. And last, we'll check Qualcomm here and see what tip rank says. Again, it's a moderate buy, just like the other two. At a 24.16, say to buy, and 164.44. So just wanted to point these out to you. You can see they all still have room to run. AMD and Qualcomm would be the little bit less expensive one to get into, but out of the three, I would say probably NVIDIA. But again, I'm just stating my opinion just by the ranks here and the way it's run up. But you can make that decision for your own. I'm not here to give tax, legal, or trading advice. Just stating my opinion. If you haven't hit that like button yet, what are you waiting for? It's the new year. So go ahead and hit that for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm going to be turning out some more videos here later today. We've had some great growth. I was pushing for 75 subscribers by the end of the year, and we hit that. And I even had a comment on my latest workhorse video by username El Ninos, commenting on the 75th user. So if you're listening again, another shout out to you. That means a lot to put those in the comments. And if you want to see some other videos, you can go ahead and comment that as well. And if you hold any of these, I'd like to see that in the comments as well. Again, this is Jay, Following Forward Financial. I thank you for watching, and you have a great new year. Watch for my other videos coming out. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.